Sidequesters, The Hero Quits, by Chad McDeadlift, as narrated by me, not Chad McDeadlift. Chapter 3, The Subplot Part 1? The Subplot Part 1. Chapter 3 is called The Subplot Part 1. Gee, fucking A. Dude, Yuri, hey, bro, Yuri. What is it? If I'm going to be doing this, can I at least talk to this fucking Chad McDeadlift? I mean, something? Come on, dude. You got to give me something here. Chad is unavailable right now. He is out at the gym getting massive gains. He is going out there to get some. He's at the gym right now. Gee, fuck. Does he have an agent? Somebody to talk to? Anybody? I mean, come on, dude. Seriously? Hold on, I shall, get agent for you. Hello there! Whoa, fuck. Hi. I am the agent of Chad McDeadlift. How may I help you? Yeah, so a lot of this book is kind of confusing. It starts with a massive battle, then it just kind of ends, and now heroes on this fucking journey, and then all of a sudden the third chapter is a subplot. What's going on here? You do not understand the genius of Chad McDeadlift, for he has posted on social media that he is a genius, and thus he is a genius. Wait, he posted on social media about how he's a genius, and yes, he did, for he is the greatest writer of all time, according to him. He said he's the greatest writer of all time, according to him, and you believed him. That's all it took. All he had to say was, I'm the greatest writer of all time, and that's it? Why, yes, that is how it works. Have you read his book? Yeah, I have. I'm reading it right the fuck now, and to be completely honest, it's a little derivative. It's full of really bad fantasy tropes, and quite frankly, it's kind of offensive. You do not understand the genius of Chad McDeadlift, for you are but a simpleton. What have you written lately? Nothing, apparently, because I'm fucking held hostage by this... I'm not gonna say. You have a problem with my peoples? I didn't say who your peoples were. You could be from anywhere in Eastern Europe. Fuck. Can you just give me some motivation? Motivation is, you'll get to live. Good enough for me. Alright, where the fuck was I? Oh yeah, don't worry, Yuri, I'll do the fucking voice. Fuck, god damn this fucking book. Chapter 3, The Subplot, Part 1. The wailing sobs of the Dark Lord could be heard echoing from all parts of Darkblood Mountain. Within the Great Keep, the Orc army reassembled their forces and awaited further command from Lord Wrathmore. The Dark Lord himself stayed locked within his chamber, lying in bed, reminiscing about his times battling Hero against a backdrop of smoke and fire. Why? Wrathmore cried, the fires of his flaming skull put out by tears of sadness. I did my best. I'm sorry. Wrathmore continued to sob. Wrathmore slid his bow and armored fingers over a portrait of him impaling Hero in the prophesied last days of Arizona. It was to be a time of great darkness, and with that darkness, a surprising amount of shade, since it tends to get very hot and dry in Arizona. I just wanted to impale you, just once, and now I never will. A knock came amid the cry-fest. Go away! Your Dark Lordness, it's Commander Balls. Can I come in? Asked the Orc Commander. I wish Hero would come in, Wrathmore whispered to himself. Yes, come in! He further yelled out. Commander Balls, named for his use of giant dual maces in combat, completely unrelated to his giant testicles,
entered the chamber to see Wrathmore sobbing like a baby in his bed. The once magnificent purple and gold drapery and poles were now dulled from the depressing sadness Wrathmore exhibited. Above the fireplace was the skull of a giant, a dragon that once roamed the lands, whose sheer size instilled fear upon seeing it. Though not slain, the great dragon fucksheed up instead died of congestive heart failure from its massive size and poor diet of raw sheep and cow shit. Still, Wrathmore kept its skull as a reminder to eat well and always get plenty of exercise. "My lord," said Commander Balls as he entered Wrathmore's chambers. The Dark Lord gathered his composure and took a seat at a nearby table with several glasses of cheap mead and cold cheese-covered flatbread snacks that the locals called pizza. Commander Balls accompanied Wrathmore in his drunken stupor. "My lord, Balls was cut off. "For tit's sake, you don't need to begin everything you say to me with 'my lord.' Make like a hooker and just spit it out," Wrathmore stated. Well, we all kind of worried about you. I mean, in non-empathetic, caring way. More like in, are we ever going slay and pillage under your tyranny sort of way, Balls asked. "Oh, that's so sweet. You don't care about me. Just about if I'll be able to take over this shit plane of a world. I'm touched. You've touched me, Balls, truly," Wrathmore said before crying as a bitch would cry once more. Commander Balls got up and placed a comforting hand on his crybaby lord before heading out, leaving Wrathmore to continue sobbing as a bitch would sob.
What would you do if you had only 1 week left to live? From the creators of the historically accurate series Egypt vs. Antarctica and Space Vikings 3055 comes the true story of the world's first assassin. Meet Alertiamus. During a time when names were spelled with as many apostrophes as there were letters, comes the historical event of the century. Of that century, not this century. When his brother is killed, Alertiamus must embark on a quest of revenge to find his brother's killer. What he will find will shake history to its core. Learn the tale of how the world's first assassin became an assassin by vowing to assassinate his brother's assassin. So really, he's the world's second assassin. But fuck it, this story's about him and not that other guy. Fuck that other guy. Also, there's magic. Discover how our main character becomes the deadliest assassin the world has ever known. Except he doesn't kill women or children, and has unnecessarily long internal monologues about hunting the other assassin that kills pretty much fucking anyone. I mean, that guy is goddamn brutal. Maybe this series should have been about him. The main guy kinda sounds like a pussy now. Read Assassin's Assassin, coming this summer. With Wrathmore's chamber door shut, Commander Balls made his way to the dining hall. Hundreds of orcs were gathered in the great dining hall that they called the Foodateria. Others called it the Eat First Then Shit. But they were beat to death as that name was too long and very stupid. So Foodateria it was. Balls saw his squad sitting at a nearby table and joined them in the feast. "Good see you, sir. I'll go meet with Dark Lord," asked Pussyface, whose face looked like an orc vagina due to the slash running down from brow to chin while shoving a cucumber down his gullet. "Wrathmore said, I think he miss Hero. Hero really gave meaning to Dark Lord life. Dark Lord life have no more meaning," said Balls. The orcs sat around, deep in thought, rice gravy and cheap brand meat dribbling from their massive claw-toothed underbites. Time ticked away like a broken clock as they attempted to think. Had their brains been a hamster cage with the wheel for which the hamster to play with, the hamster would be dead.
and the wheel would instead be a pile of yak feces. If their brains were a set of interlocking gears, the gears would instead be slices of moldy bread soaked in ferret piss. Needless to say, they were dumb. So very, very dumb.
I have idea.
Said Snotfinger.
Good. What idea?
Asked Balls.
We write a song to make Dark Lord feel good.
Said Snotfinger. The other orcs laughed and smashed Snotfinger over his bald orc head.
You dumb. We no write music. We orc. We hire band.
Said Pussyface.
No, we kidnap Virgin and sacrifice for Dark Lord. But first we fuck her.
Said Snotfinger.
Then she not virgin.
Said Balls.
No, she's still virgin because we kidnap her while she's still virgin. We fuck her before sacrifice while she's still virgin.
The orcs once more beat Snotfinger over his giant green bald head. At the back of the table sat an orc that had been quiet during the brainstorming session. He was smaller than most, but still just as deadly. He sipped from his cheap mead and ate slower than the others. His name was Dum Dum. He held this name because saying dumb twice was a double negative. By canceling one out, it thus proved that he was in fact not dumb.
Enough of this. Music will not work. Virgin sacrifice only bring old gods. I know what do.
Said Dum Dum. The orcs sat in silence at Dum Dum's brilliant and highly articulate interruption. They looked at him as they knew his name was earned with great honor.
We go find a new hero. Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.